I've already been quite busy this morning.
Gosh, I'm totally hidden behind the ice hat.
Oh.
But that's okay.
This is Sue's new look.
Yeah, trying to put on this microphone.
There we go.
There. Okay. Hello.
We have had the kids a couple days, so today was the last. The last one. Took them to school, and it was fun. We watched The Sound of Music the past couple nights, and
Two nights in a row?
Well, it's a long movie.
Oh.
You know, there's an intermission.
Oh yeah, it is long as that.
But the kids were obsessed with the music, so
I
we were
love the
listening
music
all
and
of
Sound
that.
of Music. I love it.
And
I used to sing it to my kids.
It's old enough that
Climb
well,
every
we've been singing
mountain. And you know what?
the cuckoo song.
This is kind of funny, but we have our doors locked, in the shop, and it's like an old-fashioned key, which, I mean, nowadays you can, I don't know, a lot of things are electronic. Some of our doors are, some aren't. The one to open the shop is a key. And so half the time we are busy chatting or doing something, and we kind of forget that it's time to open the shop. So sometimes people are waiting for us. And so almost every time I'm walking to the door with the key, I think of the when they're waiting for the sister to open the gate.
Oh.
When she goes and
when they
the
want to
Nazi
talk.
officer banging on the let us in, and she's like, do.
Yep, really slow. So they're like, slow down.
Not that I walk slowly to the door, but I do think that I'm too slow when I'm walking to the door to open it if we forget and people are waiting. Anyway.
Anyway, I don't know why we just decided that this is the movie we should watch, but we've tried to watch some older movies with the kids. We started watching The Wizard of Oz, and they loved it, but then they had to leave, so we didn't get to finish it. So that's one thing I'd like to finish too. I mean, so many people don't know some of these older movies.
Oh, there's so much to watch nowadays, and just so much. Some of it good, some of it bad. Between, everybody popping on to YouTube and talking about whatever, and cartoons.
They redo all the old movies. We happened to find a clip of Julie Andrews in Cinderella, but that was a stage version, or it was a TV live stage thing. And it's exactly the same music that's in the regular Cinderella.
You mean the Disney Cinderella?
Yeah, And then, of course, there's Mary Poppins, which Julie Andrews was in, but not, but they haven't seen that one. They've seen the new one. So anyway, maybe we'll just try to, resurrect some of the
maybe that's
the
a
old
good job
movies.
for grandparents
I think
to be in charge of educating kids about the originals.
The old days.
Back in the old days. Back when Julie Andrews was
When once a year we'd watch Sound of Music.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Anyway. Fun. Okay, so they're off.
Yep, they're back. Yep. It was just a
long weekend.
Right.
Yep. And they had fun, obviously.
The kids? Oh, yeah. They love the Dyson vacuum.
Oh.
I love them loving the Dyson vacuum.
There you go. That's good. Fun. Well, it's Valentine's Day week.
Yeah, I know. I think we're going bowling.
But it's also twins' birthday week.
So you tell me, is it Valentine's Day or is it a birthday? When there's one birthday, maybe, but then there's double the trouble. So it's kind of outweighs Valentine's Day.
Well, I mean, who knows? If it was like you and your sister-in-law twins, it was flip-flopped. It might not be such a big. It might be Valentine's Day and not birthday.
It might be.
It could be that you guys make it the thing.
Right. Yeah. But we didn't. So
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, fun. Yeah, I don't have. We have been watching a little bit of the Olympics.
Me too. Yep.
And before the Olympics started, I was surfing through the internet world and saw this Canadian biathlete named Adam. I wrote it down.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Runnalls. I don't know Runnalls. He lives, I believe, as nearly as I can tell from the stalking that I did, he lives not far from Montana. He lives up in Alberta and trains there in the Canadian Rockies, I think. I think he got married in September, and his wife taught him how to knit in the past like 6 weeks or so. And so he has said on his Instagram that he wants to be a knitfluencer. And so there's some very cute videos or reels of him like
He's
all
knitting
the
a
things
sweater.
he's knit.
Yep.
And he's knitting a sweater during the Olympics, and he's going to put the Olympic rings in the middle. He's knitting the free one.
Oh, he's doing the step by step.
Step by Step by Florence somebody. And he's having great success. But I did see that he hasn't really posted about knitting. I think he's probably there now concentrating on his actual
it was sort of like
competition.
pre,
But it's
you know, when
been
they do
fun.
all their pre
He
stuff.
did some cute, really fun videos. So he's knitting, and then, and I think competing, of course, anyway, yeah, I'm not like, I do like the Olympics, and so, you know, every 2 years now, I get kind of obsessed about a few events. And
Right. I was watching the ice dancing last night.
That was pretty fun.
It is, but I think I like pairs better. Because I just like the fact that they sort of have to do it in tandem, and so the timing has to be right. But that's
It's all pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, I'm just watching network stuff, so whatever they chimed in and said that ice dancers' heart rates get up to like 190
their
beats per
faces
minute.
looked so
That's some serious
red
work.
when they were done.
They're fast, and so that's cool.
Completely flushed.
And then the other knitter who's at the Olympics is as far as I know, there's Breezy Johnson. So she's an American alpine skier gal. And I just noticed her wearing this very fun, like diagonal striped headband. And I'm like, I wonder if someone knit that. So I did a little, I don't think wants to be a knitfluencer.
She's
because
just a
she, on
knitter.
her Instagram, there's nothing like, I want to be a knitfluencer like Adams, but I did find an article, and she said that she does like to knit like when she's waiting for her events to start. And so frequently she has like a new headband on because she's able to do that. But then also during like some like clip, you know, she won, right? Gold medal, something. This is how really athletic I am. But they clipped over to like her and her family celebrating, and there were two little niece and nephew situation, and they had on little white pullovers with the Olympic rings, and Breezy made them.
Oh.
That's what they said. And so that's what clued me into like do a little more digging on her. But anyway, so that's, and the other comment I have about it was last night to Mike, I'm like, where's your skiing onesie?
It's onesie.
You know, their things are so
like
the things they wear.
Yeah, what do they call? You mean
Their outfits.
their snow outfit?
Their attire. I mean,
now you are showing how athletic you are.
Yes, I know. I know that it's probably not wool, but it's so it's like, you know, lycra or something, and more insulating and whatever, and form fitting. And that's what I was noticing. I'm like, where's your? So that's where that one went.
Yeah, what do they call them in wrestling? Now my brain, my brain lately.
So that's that. I will say that I think there's the one place that I sit in front of the TV, kind of puts me to sleep. I need to find a different spot. Because I've been not knitting in front of the TV so much because, and so my chair and my YouTube or whatever, but now anyway, so it's a big long story that no one really cares about, but I don't really fall asleep in my chair.
I will say that, you know, I have kind of a little nest on my couch, but it is pretty deep, and so it's really more for like cozying up with the kids and stuff. So I found like when I'm knitting, I have to really prop myself up straight, or I'll like scoot myself to the end of the couch and just put my instructions on my stool in front of me, and that way at least I'm sitting up straight and I'm doing it. And then, I mean, honestly, I don't fall asleep if I'm knitting. If I am not knitting,
Sometimes
I will
knitting
be
just puts me to
asleep.
sleep.
I'm out fast. But
It's funny.
what have you been knitting in front of the television?
Well, yeah,
I've got
so
something to show
I
too.
have, let's see, I did a try on this morning.
Oh, did you?
I did. So
look
I
at,
can
you
report.
got a lot of length on there.
I do. Yeah.
You don't have much more to go.
No, I don't. So I have 1 more inch,
Okay.
about 1 more inch of stockinette
Regular,
and then
and
my
then-
ribbing, which
so-
I think is about 1 inch. So that's that. And then
Cute.
I think I'll do.
Are you doing shorties?
Yeah, I'm gonna do probably 1 inch and then some ribbing on this, and then my goal. So I have a deadline, and that is to have this. And I am gonna do a wet block. I have been steaming it, and I love that. But I still the final thing for me is gonna be a wet block. So I've got to allow for that to dry. But anyway, I'm going down to see Carrie and Michael on next Wednesday. So this needs to be ready to go.
You do. Yeah, why don't you just finish your sleeves first? That would make it better, and then you'd really know how it's all gonna fit.
Well, not gonna do that. I know. I tried it on. It's gonna be good. But thanks for that advice.
Thanks for that advice, but I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah. Anyway, I still think that steam block trick with that wet tea towel, I love it. I've done it. I love it. I'm
It's
glad
a
that
great
we
way
got
to do that pre-block without like going to town on
Yeah. It gives
waiting
you
for things to
gives
dry
you a
between
great-
everything.
Yeah. So, but to really snuggle up these stitches and even them out, I'm gonna do that wet block. So I don't know that it necessarily needs it at the top, but I feel like I just want to. Anyway, that's what I want to do.
Well,
And that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm not
So,
in that mode yet.
have you steamed it yet?
Not yet. I don't really need to yet, but I've been kind of checking gauge as I go, and I think I'm still on.
Pretty.
So this is the Scotch Pine. I'm sorry I don't have an actual picture of it.
So this is Alicia Plummer knit
Yeah,
along.
this is, yes, and I'm using the possum.
Pretty
And
for color work.
we don't have this color anymore, but we do have this mauve pink and this kind of terracotta color.
Gorgeous.
So it's coming together pretty well, I think.
Pretty.
You know, I think this is the point where it goes pretty fast until it won't.
Yeah.
Because
Those
I
color work rounds, we
have
like 400 stitches.
I have, so my next row, this row right here, I have to do an increase, and then in 2 rows, another increase, and then in 2 rows, another increase, and so there's going to be a lot of stitches on here.
Yeah.
But I do,
might
I
get to the
think it's
point where
coming
you don't
together
need all
okay.
those markers.
Well, this is just for each section.
I know, but
so I don't know.
It's pretty predictable.
Well, not where I'm going now. It's going to be changing a lot. So I like to have that just way if I mess up, I'll know.
I know. I had markers going
but they
for
do
this.
slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, I had markers going for this for a bit, and then I'm like, I don't need those things anymore. So I
But
took them out.
but thanks for the advice.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I think
You said that.
I think you thought it.
No, maybe the first time.
Oh, funny.
Okay,
well,
all right.
but then
What?
then I do have. We
You
finally
have a
got
couple of
yeah. So my
Q projects.
not Andrea Mowry, Alicia Plummer.
Okay.
Knit along pattern is going to be Bibliophile 3, and it's going to be for Mike. And the yarn for him finally came in, and I confirmed with him this morning. I'm like, "Do you like this color?" He's like, "Yeah, I love it."
Okay,
So
that's
and
good.
I held it up to him, and
Well,
think
he's
it'll be
not
good.
afraid of color, so that's
What?
your husband.
This is not really much of a color.
No, but I mean, it's not like, it's not gray.
It's
Like a lot of guys will be, I just want gray or blue.
well, it's pretty much
Yeah,
gray
but
with some green.
it's green.
But yeah. Yeah, so that came, so I will start, but I can't start that till I finish this. I've got to finish that thing, because Carrie, I was chatting with her, she's like, that better be done.
Whoa, she laid the law down. Does she have a project that she better get done by the time you get there?
No, I'm not putting any pressure on her.
Why? Why? How come they can do it to us, but we can't do it to
I
them?
don't know. Good question.
Because they're still growing as a person. Sorry.
Delicate flowers. Anyway, so we're going to clue you in on a few new things basically that have come in and a few new classes that we've added, really,
Right.
workshops.
Yep. So one super fun class that
So
Miss
cute.
Clara is going to teach is felted eggs, Easter eggs. They're needle felted. The eggs are already eggs. Like you do not have to do that
Look
part.
how sweet that is.
Because look,
Oh, sorry.
we have all of these eggs.
A bowl of wool eggs.
I know,
love
it's
it.
amazing,
So
isn't it? They're so
cute.
pretty. Cute on their own for sure.
Yeah.
But they will be the base for this class.
Needle felted
So-
eggs. Who doesn't want to do that? So
I know, they're so cute.
yeah. So Clara is our fearless leader, expert, pro needle felter. She did a couple of nice workshops around the holidays, and everyone
Yes.
loved them.
And so these are going to be
It's Friday, March
7th.
First Friday.
So one session will be from 5 to 6, and the second one will be from 6:30 to 7:30.
yeah. That's
So
darling.
it's going to be really fun.
I think you could attach a little, like a
Oh,
little
yeah.
ribbon and hang these too.
Yep.
Yeah. So cute.
My mother-in-law years ago.
Your mother and what?
My mother-in-law.
Okay.
What did I say?
Mother and not?
I just like mush all my words
Okay.
together. She gave me a set of really gorgeous hand-painted blown-out eggs that have a little attached thing.
I did that once.
I still have them.
I blew
I should
out,
bring them in.
I blew out one egg once. That was it. And I did something with, I don't know where it is.
I should bring those in. They could be some Easter deck.
We had 'em
they're
once,
very
yeah.
pretty, yeah.
Anyway, so so that is something you can sign up for. We have
And we've opened it
20
to like
openings.
10 spaces per class. So I think whoever wants to get in will get in.
yeah,
Yeah,
fun.
and absolutely no experience necessary whatsoever. And
We
all
do
the
provide
supplies.
Band-Aids.
Yes, we provide Band-Aids. But all the supplies are supplied.
Included in the cost.
Yes,
yeah.
yep,
And then if you want additional eggs to do, they're $4 each.
Yeah, so pretty
cute.
inexpensive, really.
Fun. Fun.
Yep.
Okay, we have that. And
All
then
right,
we
we
have,
have an Intarsia Workshop, and Cindy Dale is teaching that, and she's kind of like leading up to another Intarsia class, which is actually a sweater. Or no, it's a
Intarsia?
shawl, sorry.
Intarsia.
Yeah, Intarsia. Oh, yes, the Band-Aids were necessary.
That's funny.
So Intarsia is Tarsia. I don't know how I always say Intarsia.
We don't know how to say it.
Anyway, it's where you have a picture in the middle of another knitted thing.
Here's
so,
the back.
Yeah, so basically, okay.
What do we keep?
You will learn how to carry your yarns all separate and everything. So this Intarsia workshop is only 2 hours long.
So, Intarsia lets you do color work without making a thick fabric.
Right.
That's a big plus.
Right. So you're not carrying all the yarn across. Okay. So yeah, it'll be really fun. And then sooner than later, her follow-up class will be announced too, but not
So
quite
she's
yet.
a master knitter.
Right. And so
And-
these were all samples from her
Master knitter
class.
that sequence, and one of them was one of the requirements was making an argyle sock,
which she said she absolutely hated, and then she threw out
and
all
then
the
it looks
yarn
like it had to
afterwards.
be like cut open, or actually they're knit flat.
Yes, it's
And then you
knit
seam
in
'em
around
up.
here, and then
So then, but then it was the part of the master knitter. You have a mentor or somebody who is critiquing your work,
and she
So-
had to like turn it back in like 5 times or something. So by the time she
wow.
was done, she's like, "I'm never doing an
Intarsia.
argyle sock ever again in my
But
whole life."
argyle socks were such the thing in the 50s and 60s.
I know. I
Isn't
mean,
that
I didn't
crazy?
even know my mother-in-law knit, but she's like, "I made those for less," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know you knit." So,
wow. It killed
That was in
everyone's
the
urge to
50s.
knit. They're like, I'm never knitting another stitch again
Yep.
after making one pair of Argyle socks.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But anyway, we do have that workshop with Cindy, and then there will be another actual project that involves Intarsia later in the spring.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have one other new workshop.
And we don't have a sample yet, but we have a book that will give you a clue. It's on mending. So we have a great customer who is really good at this.
Echo is she's very skilled at all kinds of fiber things, and she's making her clothes. So anyway, she said, I would love to do some mending workshops for you. So that's what.
And that is, I think, on March 21st.
It's
in
a
the
Saturday,
afternoon.
Saturday afternoon.
Okay, the phone's ringing.
And for that class, that workshop is bring a pair of jeans and or a woven shirt. So it's not mending on your knits, but it is giving you skills to mend a variety of things. I think you could easily translate that to knits. And Echo should be able to field all those kinds of questions.
And I love, she sent us the class description, and I've never heard this before, and so I don't know, I haven't seen it phrased like this, but basically she called it love extending. So mending is love extending. So,
wow.
That is so
No,
annoying.
we're not open.
I
We don't
know
have to
it.
answer our phone.
I
We're
know.
not
I'm
open.
not going to answer
good.
it. I was just going to like remove it.
Okay. So this she's okay. That's weird. People. Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, somebody's texting you too, Linda. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry.
What?
And someone's texting you also on this phone
It's
as I'm
probably-
talking. So, so back to the mending workshop. Bring a woven shirt. Bring a pair of jeans. And Echo will be there telling you all about invisible mending or visible mending on these things. Embroidery thread, sashiko thread, that kind of stuff for the visible. This book has a chapter on mending like holes in jeans around the crotch, which is really a problem. Like as far
bring
as mending.
some jeans, she said.
Yeah. And if you don't, I mean, she will have a few pair also. And we can only accept 6 because jeans require a lot of space to spread out.
Right.
Oops, sorry, lady.
So
anyway, that's that.
And then, of course, we do have still a new beginning knitting class and a new intro to crochet class. So those are scheduled. So go ahead and if you know people that you want to welcome into the coven.
Right. And then we're into kind of our book club with Becky, using the Patty Lyons tips and tricks book and workbook. And they meet every other Wednesday. We've had some asks about it. This coming Wednesdays again. It's been fun to just be a fly on the wall here and listen to this table full of gals chatting about they're geeking out about their knitting.
And it's
which
funny
is really
because,
cool.
you know, a lot of book clubs, they just say a couple words about the book.
Yeah.
And then everything else is a bitch session.
No, this is a serious.
They're like actually
they're
talking about
on
it.
It's great. So we're topped up on these books. If anyone wants to join in, just talk to us. And I'm sure that Becky and her book club would be happy to welcome you.
Yep.
And then this coming Wednesday from noon to 1, we have a make-along for this, the melting ice hat specifically. Friday evening at this House of Books, there's another make-along. They did one maybe last week, and the report was that it was a good turnout. And we've had a couple people coming in for asking us for a little bit of assistance on this. So Wednesday, from noon to 1, if you're available, you could definitely come, or just come and hang out and work on these. It's still a big a big deal, and they've
Right.
raised like $650,000
And that was just a few
like
days
a few
ago,
days
so I'm
ago
sure there's more
for
now.
these entities that are supporting people who have been impacted
So
by
I
these
know
ice
there's
raids.
lots of other patterns too. I know this one specifically goes to people that been displaced in Minneapolis. So so I'm not really sure about all the other patterns that are being sold. You might want to check and make sure.
Well, this, I mean, I think this one is still like the original
Right.
one that, and then there are lots of organizations out there that are doing, you know,
Right.
doing some important work.
Fundraising. Yep.
And so I'm not like, I don't have a list of those, but I think they're easy to find.
Right.
So anyway, but this one, this is great. It's still #1 on Ravelry. That means there's a lot of interest, I think, continuing in this cause. Also, it's going to get warm again, and like rear view mirror hanging like decorations could be a way if you wanted to scale this down, and there is a pattern that does that for you, and just have it, you know, hanging, making a statement in your car, or like on a bag or something like that. So
We do have some local dyers, you know, that
Mm-hmm.
have kind of helped us out to get the more red yarn. Not
Poison
Threads. They've done this color. It's called Mother Knows Best, and we're up. Our stock is up again on that.
beautiful red.
It
Such
is.
a pretty
It's
red.
pretty intense. And then Liz has been dyeing at home, and One Sock Lizzie is her name. And I love these are actually the color of my hat, so I kind of like them.
This is pretty.
And these are very squishy worsteds. I love them, and they're all the same color,
Pretty.
just on different bases. So this one has, you know,
Like
different
neon
colored-
neps.
Yep, and that one's the black. And then this one is this.
Barber pole. I love it.
These aren't on the website, you guys. So if you do like these, just give us a call. So we're happy to show you
So
those.
we've got a variety of hand dyed, and then we have, you know, our commercially dyed options too.
Right, we've got lots of options.
Yeah. Although they are some are
Some are gone.
Some are gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's exciting. And then we have we finally got our shipment of Mota.
Which is what Sue was
which
showing
what
you
we've
earlier.
been waiting. There's we actually we just had this weird delay from FedEx on this.
In the customs area.
I don't know if they told, I actually finally called them and said, what's going on? This has been in Charles de Gaulle Airport, your warehouse, doing nothing for 2.5 weeks. And the guy said, well, there was a weather delay with the storm that impacted the East Coast. And so I looked that up. That was January 16th, 17th.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, it grounded all of our planes out of Memphis. Our hub is there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can buy that. I like having an explanation, and I was happy. But then the next day, the shipment started moving.
Yeah, sometimes
So
you just got to give them a kick in the butt.
wonder about that. I love this blue.
So the thing about these two, so we've got a couple of these. These are actually the same color, just dyed on a different
Oh yeah,
base.
the gray base.
So they're actually, that's why I got mixed up. And one thing, I was reading a review about this yarn, and it's actually a 3-ply yarn, but it's slightly fulled. So you can separate the plies if you needed to, but having that slightly fold is really nice. It makes it super nice and soft to knit. So
Oh, this is gorgeous.
I know it. I
This
know that. I love that plummy
brownie.
brown.
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Carrie is gonna do. My daughter is gonna do the new Lily Kate.
Now see, this is that's the other version of it. Same color,
Cool.
just different.
Carrie's doing the Lily Kate cabled, her new cabled sweater
Oh,
pattern.
Is it the cable one, or is it that gray one that she
No,
just
it's
put
the
out?
cable one. And where's the buttery yellow? Their version of butter yellow was
I don't
butter
know.
yellow gray. I don't think we have it. But
Oh,
that's
is it
what,
that one?
Nope, that's Mike's.
Oh.
That's the green.
Huh.
I don't know where that is.
I
But
don't
anyway,
either.
she wanted, so that is her, I guess, one of her next projects. I don't know what her queue looks like.
Huh. Yeah, well, my cue really is, I mean, I still have sleeves to do on my other sweater. I still have a brown vest going, so I'm not sure.
I think
I split it up with hats and stuff. So.
Yeah, yeah. I think when you own a yarn shop, I think it's really easy to get distracted.
Yeah.
And again, also, when you're knitting as a shop owner, are you working or are you relaxing?
Well, at home, I feel like I'm relaxing.
But you could be working.
I could. Like when
could
I'm
say
doing
you're
stuff
working
like
from
this,
home.
it's more for the shop. So this is, you know, I don't know.
I know.
I don't
that's
know.
the
It's like
thing.
it meshes.
That's,
So
I mean, that's like the cool thing and the weird thing about owning a business that you know really love. Like I think if I owned a tire business,
yeah, you can't do anything with that except
it
for check
would
your
not
numbers.
be the same when I was
Yeah.
at home. If I was at home working on my tires, I mean, come on.
I do think
Yeah.
that this kind of business is totally different.
Very blurry line.
Very blurry.
And it's fun, but it's something to think about.
Well, you know, I remember when you and I first started, I think they've gotten used to it, our husbands. You know, we were constantly a lot on our phones at the beginning. I think we still are, but you know, I got a few complaints. Like every now and then, Jim would like turn his because the way his chair is, he'd have to turn and look at me. And if I was on my phone, he'd be like, kind of roll his eyes. And I'm like, you're watching TV. What is the difference? I said, but I'm working. I'm actually like doing, you know, web stuff for social media stuff, you know.
And part of it is like a female-centric thing too. I mean, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we could go way out there if we wanted to. But okay, so that Mota's here. We've been waiting. That's just it's going to be a nice option in our worsted wools.
Yeah, and I feel like we need a couple extra just
we have
regular worsteds.
And we've got actually some others, and at least one other coming, but we're not going to talk about it yet. Okay, we got a shipment around Mountain.
Okay, yep, and we kind of
we got also the Cairns. All kinds of stuff.
Yes, we did. So.
Oh, and have you noticed our new background?
Oh yeah.
Like this is new.
We took out a whole bank of shelves.
We said something about it last week, but then we weren't prepared.
Right.
We got a shipment of Rios, so now it looks gorgeous.
It does.
Behold.
And it's in a really nice area of the shop, so it kind of will bring everyone's, you know, it gets everybody walking around the shop, I think. So
the only thing I was telling Linda as I was like getting it like beautified for the presentation today, those labels from Rios are going to be annoying, like if I look at it seriously and they're not.
I know,
they're
like
not
perfect.
right.
There's either no labels or there are some. We're kind of
sometimes if you hang it the wrong way, they're going to be hanging like really down. They're going to be like dingleberries. That's not good. So we're going to have to pay attention to that.
I think this needs to go
so we'll be stay tuned because I told all that yarn this morning that if it doesn't behave, it's going to get moved. It's been told.
Huh.
If it doesn't,
well, I think.
And so that means that's us.
We have to behave.
It's really telling us.
Right.
And then we'll have to make sure we pass it along to everyone who works every day.
Well, I will say that Round Mountain, they
behave well.
They do. This color.
Oh, look, it's Glacier National
Yes.
Park.
I brought back some favorites that I think everyone will love. This one is Rim Rocks.
And
yes, this
everyone
was
will love that.
Designed, I want to say, for us. And so we absolutely love this. It's based on a picture that someone took of the rims and the sunrise sunset. So
pretty.
this is all, what we have is all fingering. This is a sample of how it looks. And I mean,
so pretty.
You can't deny that. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, and then we got...
Okay, this is Glacier National Park. Very pretty. Whoops, let me undo this so we can see it. And that is not something we designed, but Monica, that's her interpretation of Glacier. Very pretty.
It's based on a picture of, what is it, Lake McDonald?
Oh, probably.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Nice. Look at that glacier color there at the top. Very pretty. And it's pooling. She labeled it pooling/striping.
Yep. And then this one is one of Sue's favorites.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
This one is the rainbow trout.
Yay, rainbow trout.
So
I'm not a Fisher person,
People
but I do
really
like
love
them.
that. And they do look like rainbow trouts when you got them all knit up.
Gorgeous. I'm rearranging
And
this.
then we brought this one
Nice.
in
We had a request.
for the Pride colorway.
Pretty.
This is their bold and speckled.
Rainbow.
Which I just love that, if you can't tell. And then, you know, every month we get a new color, and then we get to pick our own now. So this is the one for this month. It's called the Cayman Lizard.
God, that's pretty.
I know, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. Really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does a great job.
And I think this knit up is, feel like some of these are going to look kind of similar to this, but in those colors, obviously.
Nice.
Oh, and then we got a favorite in.
Oh, Jasper.
The Jasper color, the Orbicular Ocean Jasper.
Nice.
Which is one of the
Is that a
pooling
rock?
colors.
Is that a rock?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
Yep. And then this is, you know, how it works up. This is that colorway. This is the Float Shawl by Dawn Barker. And so it kind of ends up looking like, you know,
water
Monet's,
lilies.
Water lilies.
That's really pretty.
So it goes, we got a lot of them, so we should be set.
Nice.
So that is that.
Okay, and then there's one more. We got a restock
Yes.
of Cairns.
And Cairns is spelled C-A-I-R-N-S, which a lot of people will say Cairns, but if you live in Australia, it's called Cairns. So this is a beautiful cotton and acrylic. It's kind of a ribbon, and we got all their new colors, and we sell it a lot for this bag, which is called the Market Square bag, and it's by Sharon, is it Onwalt, who used to own Yarn Scout in Bozeman.
Yeah.
But this is a pattern that we have for this, 2 for the short one, 3 for the long one.
It's really popular.
And then we also have Jennifer, who works here, worked up this cute little granny square. This yarn just looks fabulous in a granny square situation.
And Liz has used this yarn for the Deshane top.
Which is very cute,
so
too.
cute. It does fun stripes. It's lovely. Absolutely
And we're happy
lovely.
to give you the patterns when you buy the yarn online, whichever, but it's all
some
yours.
New shades.
Yep,
It's
all
cotton,
new shades,
acrylic.
yep.
Did you say that already?
I did, but that's okay. You can say it again.
All right, and it's like worsted to Aran weight if
Yep.
you're looking.
Yeah,
if you
it's
don't know.
it's a gorgeous yarn. So
All right.
I think that is everything
Okay.
we have to
Yep,
talk about.
I think it is.
So
Check.
all right.
Have a wonderful Tuesday.
We'll see you next
See you soon.
week.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.